Chevy. Then my Bible came alive, scriptures knocking heavy. 2:15s, now it's 3:16s. But I'm talking about Habakkuk, man, cause you Christians crazy. All I do is think of Jude Troop 1989. Now all I see is troops cause of 1969. Flames coming soon, all I see is turpentine. But I can barely see no evil, I'm legally blind. See no evil, fit no ego, love of money, root of evil. Humpback, eye of needle, crooked letters, spell I eat them. Neglect must I never feed them. Thoroughbreds, I gotta breed them. Brilliant minds, I gotta free them. Some can't go, I gotta leave them. Extraterrestrial, pray I become celestial. Extraterrestrial, pray I become celestial. Rizzle.
Cherry, cruise control, look at the glow, amazing. Terrible, flame of fire, here to devour, blazing. Swing low, please save me from all the ones that hate me. The Israelites stay patient, returning home to our nation. Cherry, cruise control, look at the glow, amazing. Terrible, flame of fire, here to devour, blazing. Swing low, please save me from all the ones that hate me. The Israelites stay patient, returning home to our nation. End to end, cut off the thief, I can't take it here. Forever dead and paying dividends. Reparation to Jerusalem for everything that they stole from them and all the lies that they sold us here. Take me home, flying through the air. The speed of light is your first gift. The firmament about to crack it. Leviathan release the kraken. The angels here to get it cracking. I'm leaving it all, no packing. No lots, wife, not looking backwards. Let my people go from their shackles. We beat the nation down to a fraction. And my God about action, black as the code, ruling the globe. This ain't new to my people, we heard it before. The sheep hear his voice and they instantly know this is our independence, yeah, we got to go. Wow, more than conquerors, fight every trial. No time to waste, the timing is now. Pow, space age prophet. Yeah, it's going down, just wait for the crown. Judah is bold as a lion. Hey, drop me off in Mount
Yo. All over the world, where you got to go. Truth is coming out, that's what you need to know. Blacks and Hispanics and Israelites, you need to know. You ain't never gonna hear this from a Passover. You done ended in the den with some lions. You done ended in the den with some lions. You done ended in the den with some lions. They can come in here, what you say, don't even try me on the before you find me. You'll be steady on the corner, and that's where you find me. Casting out imaginations, Christians might not like it, but I'm raising up an army exceedingly. We are rising up. We got a mission, we living into the kingdom. Copies for the lack of knowledge, so that's what we need to give up. Listen to the people, cause we have no equal. So evil and comfortable living feeble. All over the world, where you got to go. Truth is coming out, that's what you need to know. Blacks and Hispanics and Israelites, you need to know. You ain't never gonna hear this from a passion, though. You done ended in the den with some lions. You done ended in the den with some lions. You done ended in the den with some lions. Think you coming in here with this special music drop.
Let's go. If that don't get you ready for the show, I don't know what will.
That thing was hot.
I don't know what's going to get you ready, Cap. If that don't get you ready to go and prophesy to the people, I don't know what will. Hey, shout out to Legacy, Officer Zelf of Legacy on the intro track. You know, we usually just drop a little 15 seconds, but we're going to play the whole thing.
Yeah, you had to do the whole thing.
The whole thing. Hey.
Let the people hear it.
Before, hey, we got to, hey, man, we 30 minutes late. Hey, all praise to the fire booth. Deacon Malachi Raven.
You already know, yeah, Raven the Wolf, they shut it down, baby.
All praise. Hey, man, we gotta give a quick recap of the show this morning. How many of y'all watch? Well, I know y'all watch.
Come on now. You see what's on the table right here? Hey, you see my favorite show come up there?
Right. Hey, Jesse was very messy. Captain Arie, shout out.
Hey, all praises, man. We doing bigger and better things all throughout IUIC, man. Jesse Lee Peterson was on the show today. Hey, it was funny. People asking me like, why you think he came on the show? It's like, because he wanted a platform.
Yeah.
Hey, all praises that Patient Saints has built up a platform that celebrities are willing to come on
exactly
and be on our show. So all praise to the Most High. But for you younger brothers and experienced brothers, hey, I hope y'all learn how to deal with people. I hope you learn how to deal with people on the show today. It ain't always about just Bible thumping people. Let them speak sometimes. Let them speak. Hey, the more you let him speak, the more he exposed himself.
And that's what he did too.
Over and over. That's why y'all gotta let people talk. Go
couldn't
ahead.
pull nobody out the spirit. Trying to pull a deacon out the spirit.
Yeah.
Wasn't happening.
What do you call him?
When he was speaking, they don't know. That's how we roll sometimes.
Yeah.
We'll speak for somebody else because obviously you understand what he's saying.
Right.
So let me say the same thing to you.
Yep.
Hey, but like Deacon Abiel said, I know about Jesse Lee.
Right.
Deacon said it, and it's true.
Yeah.
First time I seen that man say, "Oh, I gotta go."
Right. Damn.
Normally people run from people. Like, I'm out of here. I think people leave the show. That brother ran. He ran today. Never heard him say that. I got to go.
Trick them out and they run it.
Too much scriptures, man. It was too much scriptures.
The scriptures are dangerous. Cause everything he was saying, like they said, we know the Bible. So when you paraphrase and thinking you sound wise, be like, nah, bro, that's Ephesians this. That's Matthew this. That's Leviticus this.
Loading up.
With the Old and New Testament. One thing people can't say, people, they watch us, do not mess with IUIC in the Bible. Don't. You're going to lose. You're going to lose. Don't bring out no scriptures because it's going to be a long day for you.
Gonna be a bloodbath. Hey, so before we get started, I'm Captain OC.
Captain Tazawan, shalom.
Officer Maciel.
Soldier Azariah.
Officer Yahaziel.
Soldier Abner.
And Soldier Abner. So, hey, as always, give us a quick recap of your week before we get started. What you got for us, Maciel?
Messy Jesse. Hey, that started the week for me. That was everything else is, right. You know what I'm saying, is a blur. Now I'm ready for Passover to end.
Yes, sir.
Ready to put the work in, ready to have fun.
That's all it's about.
Ready to serve the people. Ready to have fun with the people. This week is on. It's going to be a good week.
What you got, Azariah? What you got for us, Soldier?
Hey, it's all about Passover right now. That's all I'm thinking about.
You locked in. You locked in and loaded. Oh, okay. Captain Tazawan, what you got for the people? How was your week?
Great. But now this year about to be greater, man. We're starting it off with the Lord's Feast Day.
Yes, sir.
Highly anticipated. You know, Passover 22.
Let's get it. How was your week, Officer Azariah?
It's good because I ain't got to work until another week because of Passover. So
vacation.
All praises.
The whole week. So you don't take Christmas break. You take Passover break.
I take Passover break.
All praise. Soldier, Abner, how was your week?
Beast mode.
Feast mode?
Beast mode.
You took the week off too?
That's right.
All praise. Hey, brothers are ready to put in work. Hey, that leads right into it. Let's go to the number one video for the night. Let's get right into it. Number one video.
Bring it out.
We're going to go through the top 3 things in Israel. And this is number 3. What we got?
You shoot me down in the street. Hold up. I came with many, we did. 144 dead. Man, I done came with a flake. Got all my brothers with me. Yeah, I know you smelling the fate. I know you smelling the fate. You gon' be kissing my feet. All of my brothers gon' eat. All of my brothers are lit. your knowledge increase. You got a minute and seconds. God is releasing the beast.
All right, so
we got the hottest music in the world, bro.
Right.
I don't care what nobody says. On the planet.
Hey, so number 3 hottest thing in Israel, y'all. Hey, for those that are coming down to Florida, y'all know we having the original royalty concert. Those of you that are already in the group, go ahead and go cop your tickets ASAP. The concert is coming.
That's
all right. Number two thing in Israel right now. What we got? Number 2, play that.
Can't get no peace no matter where you go.
I tell you, bro. Man, he went crazy when he saw his shirt, though, bro. I tell you that.
Remember what he said?
Nah, what he said? What he say?
He was like, "No, Papa, he no black because white is right." Crazy.
Man, I tell you, man, our people are bugged out, man. Yo, what's that over there?
I don't know.
It's a Bible, man? Look at this.
Look where they got it at, though. Yeah. Party time.
That's right.
Ahora es tiempo para bailar este duro nuevo. Este fucking tuyo. Pa' que gocen, pa' que gocen, pa' que gocen. Es la luna nueva. Pa' que gocen, pa' que gocen, pa' que gocen. Es la luna nueva. Rito negro, no es blanco. 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 Estamos bailando en la luna nueva. Estamos bailando en la luna nueva. Estamos usando en la luna nueva. Estamos usando en la luna nueva. Aprendiendo de la Biblia, mira lo que encontré. Aprendiendo de la Biblia, mira lo que encontré.
The number two thing in Israel right now. If y'all didn't know, we got a Northern Kingdom album out. The Northern Kingdom album is out right now, ladies and gentlemen. Go to originalroyalty.com and cop that. Go to Apple Music, Spotify, all your major streaming services. So for those that speak Espanol, porque Espanol.
Shout out Original Royalty.
Yes, we can help you out. All right, support the Northern Kingdom. So we got a Northern Kingdom album, y'all. We got a rock album. Right. We got a Creole album.
Yep.
Come on.
We got a Hebrew soul album.
Right.
Bring it.
We got a trap album.
Right.
Hey,
Bring
man, Original Royalty got
R&B.
everything.
Got
R&B. So brothers and sisters complaining like, oh, they don't make the music. Everything is rap. You ain't listening to the music,
Nah,
obviously.
they not.
If you saying that still, you not listening to the music and you not buying the albums. So
all genres
are available.
That's right.
And let's go to the number 1 thing in Israel right now.
Shalom, Israel. Most High Christ bless. It's that time again. The Lord's Passover. Let's keep the feast in sincerity and truth. Checklist number 1. Eat lamb well done, grilled or roasted with fire, and seasoned with salt only, according to the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 3 through 4, verse 8 through 9, the book of Leviticus, chapter 2 and verse 13. Number 2, eat unleavened bread for 7 days, according to the book of Exodus, chapter 12 and verse 8, the book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 6. Number 3, eat bitter herbs, according to the book of Exodus, chapter 12 and verse 8. Number 4, eat in haste, quickly, according to the book of Exodus, chapter 12 and verse 11. Number 5, no leftovers, according to the book of Exodus, chapter 12 and verse 10. Number 6, congregate on the first and the last day, according to the book of Exodus, chapter 12 and verse 16. 7, no manner of work, according to the book of Exodus, chapter 12 and verse 16. Number 8, note, remove the leaven out of the house and your spirit, according to the book of Exodus, chapter 12 and verse 15. The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 5, verse 6 through 8. To learn more about the Lord's Passover, visit IsraelUnite.org.
So, that's right, Israel. We are 5 days away from the Lord's Passover this Friday at sundown. It is going down. Get a most out of a round of applause for that.
Praise.
Hey, man.
Praise.
You know I got to warm it up with a little script.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Throw some wood on the fire real quick.
Yes,
hey, listen,
sir.
let me get Deuteronomy chapter 33.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Verse 29. Because look, though, man, we spent generations of our brothers and sisters celebrating the white man's holidays, building his country, but the Lord is using his word and his people to take it down with joy. That's what we're going to do. Read that verse, man. Come on.
The book of Deuteronomy,
Bring it out.
33 and verse 29.
Read.
Happy art thou.
Read it again.
Happy art thou.
Read it again.
Happy art thou.
Come on, who?
O Israel.
Oh, Israel. That's us. Happy shall we be. Remember the scripture says, and the joy of the Lord is your strength. In Nehemiah chapter 8, verse 10.
There you go.
All the sorrow and all these things that's been happening to us through generations. Don't worry, Israel. Don't worry, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. The joy of the Lord is our strength. Happy art thou, Israel. Read, come on.
Who is like unto thee?
Ain't nobody like us.
Right.
Read.
O people saved by the Lord.
Because we saved of the Lord. Why? Read.
The shield of thy help.
Because he's our shield, our protection. Read.
And who is the sword of thy
And
enemy?
he's our weapon. How is that he's our weapon and our shield? His word. His word, it protects us. It fights for us. Read, come on.
And thy enemies.
And who?
And thy enemies.
Everyone that had a hand in bringing tears to the faces of the Israelites and killing us in innocent blood.
Right.
Read.
Shall be found liars.
They shall be found liars, and that's what it is today. Read on. Come on.
Unto thee. And thou shalt tread upon their high places.
And with God's word, we treading down all these philosophies and lies. Let's get into it, man.
That's right. Now, hey, Cap, you in the spirit, Cap.
Yes,
You in
sir.
I was finna go to Deuteronomy 28. Go to Deuteronomy 28, joyfulness and gladness.
Yeah.
Hey, and while we getting that, call in. If this your first year keeping the Passover, if you got any questions on the Passover.
Right.
863-877-0693. All right. 863-877-0693. Call in if you coming down to Orlando for the Passover. If this your first year keeping the Passover, or if you just want to call in and let us know what you think about the show, call on in. While we getting that, give me that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 47.
Because Cap just went over. We should be happy. The nation of Israel should be happy. Right. We already know the ending to the greatest movie on the face of the earth.
That's right.
We will be delivered out of the land of the north. Read that.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things.
For the abundance of all things, what?
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against
Y'all see that? So we went into captivity for not being joyful unto the Lord. Any of y'all know me? We in Orlando, we gonna make sure we do this. We push this truth, and we gonna make sure we got a smile on our face while we doing it. Because we could be in the midst of fornication, adulteries, murders, drug dealing, whatever else. But we got the Most High woke us up to do a beautiful work. So we're going to do that thing with joyfulness and gladness.
All praise. We actually got a shout out. Sister says she needs the name of that new intro for Lionz Den.
There we go.
Give her the name.
Legacy.
Give her the name.
The Legacy album is coming soon.
Yeah,
the Legacy album is coming soon.
Legacy has started, huh? The Legacy has started.
Praises.
It will be on there. Don't worry. It's coming soon. So, let's get into it. We got a lot of stuff. Today's topic is, where are the good white people?
Say what now?
Where are all the good white people? Because
You're a white man.
I know, officers, y'all went over something a little different, but I know the last 3 or 4 times we did the show, it seemed like it's a reoccurring theme over and over again. It's like, damn, racism is still here.
Yeah,
but you still have that one brother or sister that says, well, they ain't all bad.
Right.
So today,
Stupid.
we want where the good was at. We're gonna show you from the top of the white man to the bottom of the white man. All of them treat us the same way.
From the head to the toe.
From the head to the toe. From Ukraine to Uganda to the United States of America.
Bring it out, yeah.
It don't matter where you at. You get the same pale white man. So, read that.
Vince Staples reacts to viral clip of white Popeyes customers shouting racial slurs and threatening to hang employees.
So this is just a normal man that's shopping at Popeyes. Let's see what's inside of his heart, inside of his soul of this white man. It's a normal, average, ordinary white. He just eats some Popeyes chicken.
Right.
He probably was in line with you when everybody's getting the Popeyes chicken sandwich. Right. He was right behind you eating the chicken sandwich with you, having a good time. You thought he was your boy.
Extra crispy with a biscuit, you know.
Press the. Y'all got the video? Play the video.
Play the video.
Play the video.
That one don't have it. Y'all got to go back to the original tab.
No, it's right,
right
there.
Right there. Yeah.
Go down. Right there. Yeah. Come on, fellas.
Who's driving over there?
Who that nigga on that nag? Oh, play it.
You want to talk to your boss? No. You want to talk to her for her calling me a fucking cracker? And what was you doing? I called her a fucking nigger after she called me a cracker. You have a nice day. Call the cops. Call the cops. And you think I won't? Where's my phone? Y'all, all you niggers think this is fucking acceptable? Huh? You fucking nigger!
What's that? You? Like I said, you're entitled to your own freedom to speak. You can call it what you want to call it.
He can't call me that. He a cracker. Fuck him. He can suck a dick. Just like I told him. You can suck a dick. 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 You can suck a dick, cracker.
I bet you
You can suck a dick, cracker.
I bet you I'll beat the fuck out of you.
You can suck a dick, cracker.
Your fucking parents
You can suck a dick, cracker. And look what you're acting like, cracker.
Already hot.
Shut your
already hot.
Shalom, caller. What's your name? Question or comment? And where you calling from?
I'm calling from Houston. My name is Tracy.
Welcome.
And my question today is, the topic is, where are all the good white people, right?
Yes.
So my question is, where are all the good black people?
You looking at them?
Yeah, you got 1, 2, 3, 4,
6,
5, 6.
I may be
right here.
Hold on. But very well. I've been following. I've been in the truth for a year and a half now. I decided to visit one of the camps down here in Texas, and I was completely disrespected and insulted by one of the officers. And it has really shook my spirit. And it's just at this point I'm questioning everything.
Okay, so let me ask you this, sis. When you say what is a good brother or a good sis, you said the good black people. What makes something good according to the scriptures?
Well, what makes something good according to the scriptures is respect.
No, wrong.
Okay.
Let's go to Romans chapter 7.
Okay.
The book of Romans.
Go ahead. Yeah, read it.
The book of Romans, chapter 7 and verse 12.
Come on.
Wherefore the law is holy, and the commandment holy, and just, and good.
So the keeping of the commandments is what makes somebody good or bad. Now, I ain't going to discuss your situation on the air, but I would.
I have no problem with it.
No,
I have no problem with discussing it if that's where you want to go.
No, I'm just. What I would inquire you to figure out is whatever made you feel that way, make sure you reach out and you let them know what happened and what occurred. Because I know 9 times out of 10. Hold on. 9 times
that was the whole purpose of me reaching out, and I was insulted by just trying to figure out what happened.
Hold on.
I see what the problem is already.
So make sure you reach out and you figure out what was wrong. Because I know sisters 9 times out of 10 is something with security. Y'all have a problem with security and the protocols, and we are not changing those protocols for any.
And I'm not asking that. I'm not asking anyone to change anything. I just simply asked because I called before I came out to the camp. So I asked a question, and I was, I had briefly explained a little bit of my background. In the beginning, I told him about my mother being passed away. I told him about my husband, my kids, and I was insulted.
How was
you know, and it's not a joke and it's not a game. I heard someone in the background say, "Oh, I can see what the problem is. You can't see me, I can't see you."
All right. So, sis, this is what I want you to do. That's what I want you to do.
Mm-hmm.
Send us an email, iuic.orlando@israelunite.org.
I already did.
And we'll get you in connection with Houston. All right. We appreciate you for calling and listening to the show.
No,
sis.
thank you.
All right.
Lord have mercy.
So,
moving right along.
Hey, so y'all, but meanwhile, the white man's calling us a nigga and want to hang us. And the black woman calls to complain about the Israelite. Y'all see this?
Bring it out.
Hey, well, I tell you, that's why we say all the time, we got to conquer the black woman before we can ever deal with the white man.
Right.
You black woman got to be put in place. Play this video again so the black women know what we up against before they call up here with their stupidity.
Hey, look, sister, this is your enemy right here.
There you go.
That's your enemy.
Go ahead. Press play.
Refund my bill. You want to talk to your boss? No. You want to talk to her for her calling me a fucking cracker? And what was you say? I called her a fucking nigger after she called me a cracker. You have a nice day. Call the cops. Call the cops.
And you think I won't?
Where's my phone? Y'all, all you niggers think this is fucking acceptable? Huh? You fucking nigger!
Well, sir, you like I said, you're entitled to your own freedom to speak. You can call it what you want to call it.
He can't call me that. He a cracker. Fuck him. He can suck a dick. Just like I told him. You can suck a dick. 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 You can suck a dick.
Turn it off. So, once again, while the Israelites are trying to say to the world, the black woman is more concerned with her emotions and feelings than dealing with this.
Our two biggest enemies.
Wow. That's why we put the black woman right next to the white man if they ain't repented.
That's right.
Because they do all the ordering of the white man, and until they repent, that's who they symbolic of.
Yep.
Hey, she did exactly what she was trained or created how to think from the white man.
Wow.
Against her own brothers.
Give me this in Ciroc real quick.
She wouldn't call Joel Osteen and say no shit like this.
Unbelievable.
Excuse my French. I'm sorry.
Unbelievable.
It's a language.
Give me Ciroc 25 and 24.
You feel so disrespected that you're still watching all the shows. Let me call the show.
Ciroc 25, 24 and 24. Ciroc 25, verse 24 and 25.
The book of Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 24.
And we were trying to be cordial with the sister, trying to figure out the solution. And
didn't even get a word. Yeah, sis, like I said, we see why.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Bring it out. Hey, and guess what? You weren't wrong for what you said. A spiritual man judges all things. Hey, if it's not, we hanging up. Go ahead. Shalom, caller. What's your name? Question or comment? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Maryland. And my name is Cheryl Wan, and I have a comment to make about that sister that just called.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Okay, first of all, the proper situation is let the Lord judge between her and thee. If she was offended, offenses will come. But the Lord do tell you to endure this truth. So it might be people that offend, but you still have to go and you have to keep the commandments because no matter what happens, that's your lot. You have to stand before the Most High. So you have to continue to keep these commandments. Let him deal with who offended you. And apparently you're not here, but your focus is set on keeping the commandments and making it out of here. If you got offended and then you have the truth because of that.
Right.
You don't make a decision based off offenses, whether or not you're going to stay in the truth or not.
There you go. You absolutely
You're obligated to stay right. So that's all I wanted to say.
Hey, those are the thoughts of a sober-minded, good, righteous sister right there.
That's right.
Thank you, sis.
So what she just described was a scripture, Proverbs 25:22.
Right. Hey, read that. Hey, all pray. We appreciate that sister for calling in. Hey, and she right on the money. We're going to hit that one next. Go ahead, read that.
Right on the money.
The book of Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 24.
Mm-hmm.
Of the woman came the beginning of sin.
What the Bible say?
Of the woman came the beginning of sin.
Of the woman came the beginning of sin. Read.
And through her, we all die.
Through this black woman, we all die. Read.
Give the water no passage.
Because the black woman Eve led us all into sin. Now what?
Give the water no passage.
Now we don't let you sisters talk. Y'all sit in the background and be quiet.
Silence.
Because nonsense is coming out of your mouth. Read.
Neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad.
And you see that? Neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad, because she can't be heard in Houston because they shut her down.
Right.
Now I'm watching the show so I can call, and then you think something different gonna happen?
Exactly.
They said the subject of the spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets.
Absolutely.
All of us gonna speak the same thing. And you hit it right on, you said, well, I can see this from a mile away. Right. Your spiritual discernment went right off right then.
We was literally talking about the joy of the Lord, went into the problems of what we dealing with worldwide, and then here go another problem. The mouth of the woman.
There you go.
Crazy, man.
Give me that.
You can't make this up.
I want where it says the righteous will never be offended. Where's that at? That's Psalms what? I need that one. I want that because she was offended. Offended. I know it's in Psalms. Great day. Give it to me. Give it to me. Here we go. What we got? What we got? And they will never offend.
Psalms 119, 165.
Psalms 119, 165.
Why you ain't turn that cheek, sister?
Right. Read that.
You know what's funny is she said there's no good black people.
Yeah.
And she's black.
Crazy. Right.
So
damn. She's Jesse Lee Peterson.
Right.
Go marry Jesse Lee. Great day.
Oh, man.
Wait a minute.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119 and verse 165.
That's a phenomenon.
Yeah.
Bro.
Great peace have they which love thy law.
Great peace have they which love thy law. So those that are keeping the commandments, notice when I asked the sister, what's good according to the commandments?
You're right.
I don't know.
It's what she said. No, they don't even matter.
Respect. She said respect.
Yeah.
Ain't that Aretha Franklin? R-E-S-P-E-C-T. She bringing them the woman's movement.
Another woman, huh?
You mean the respect she was giving you by talking over you?
Exactly. Exactly. She said respect is what's good. No, sister. No. Read.
Psych.
And nothing shall offend them.
Hold on. And what?
And nothing shall offend
Nothing is going to offend you. Like the sister that just called in before you said, if you were there sincerely and you understand that salvation and repentance is within the understanding that's being brought out by the men that are teaching, you'll be like, all right, whatever it is, it ain't going to be nothing that you're going to cause you to leave, and now you become a scoffer. Give me Romans 8 real quick, and then we're going to move on after that. I'm sorry, but we got to address this.
Bring it out.
Because meanwhile, we can't even fight the white man.
Right.
We can't even fight the damn white man today.
The black woman first.
Wow.
Fight them first.
Right. Sheesh. That's like
the white woman and the white man.
Right. That's like Nehemiah. He had a sword on one hand, and they got the brick in the other hand.
Building the wall. Yeah.
Wow. We can't even deal with the enemy. This man is treating our brothers and sisters bad all over the world.
Threatening to hang them.
And you mad because you feel disrespected, and now we got to take the show to deal with you. Go ahead, read that. Nothing separates you from the love of God.
Verse 10.
Yep, read that.
The book of Romans, chapter 8 and verse 10.
It's 35.
35. Read
verse
that.
35. Who shall separate us from the love of Christ?
Hold on. What the Bible say?
Who shall separate us from the love of Christ?
Disrespect, envy, no. Who shall separate us from the love of Christ? Read.
Shall tribulation?
Tribulation? What? Read.
Or distress?
Distress? You was disrespected? Read.
Or persecution?
You got persecuted. What the scripture, like you said, says whatever happened to turn the other cheek? What happened to that? Read.
Or famine? Or nakedness? Or peril? Or sword?
Right. Nothing should be able to separate you from the brotherhood and the love of the sisters in this body. Nothing should be able to separate, but no, not for the black woman.
You know what it is, right?
Go ahead.
Sisters don't be studying.
There you go. There you go.
I know I read in the Bible, Christ told Peter, you the devil.
There you go.
he ain't leave.
If she was studying, you remember, didn't her Lord say 70 times 7?
70 times 7. She
one time. One time. I'm not forgiving you.
And she done. Now all black people are evil.
Right.
Wow.
That's the type of sister. One black man did her wrong. She grouped all you niggas in one pool.
Hey, and you know what's funny about it? It's funny you say that. Because the woman that say there ain't no good black man.
That's you.
They ain't a good black woman.
Right.
So you can't find. Meanwhile, everybody else is fine. They finding men.
Right.
It's you, sister.
Yes.
You're the problem. The oldest trick in the book. It says birds of a feather flock together. So if you can't find a good man, you ain't a good woman. And guess what? The Bible say that too. But we ain't gonna go through it because I want to deal with the white man, y'all.
I'm about to say, turn into Sunday Night Raw.
Sheesh.
Back to the
And what's crazy is she won't think that what we saying is love to her.
Right.
Repent, sis. Hey, let's move on.
Yeah. No, you good. You good. Let's get to it.
Since you know what happened, right? She said it.
Yeah.
She said her mother had passed away.
Yep.
So she's feeling a little bit extra sensitive.
Yep.
And she wanted somebody to back. But what she don't know, it could have been a threat to us before she came in. They could have been on high alert. But because her mother passed away, a little emotional, sister, it's going to be all right.
But I already know the situation. That's what she don't understand. Because all leadership talk. No, I just told her. Send me the email. Send me the email. So, all right, let's get to the next one. Read that.
Former waitress says restaurant staff use code word to describe black customers.
Meanwhile,
ain't nothing changed.
Back at the ranch,
this Ocala?
the white people, they got code words for Jake when they come into the store. Let's read about it.
A former waitress at Cracker Barrel.
At what?
At Cracker Barrel.
Damn, I like Cracker Barrel too.
I want to pause it real because I got some history on that. I don't know. I just want to briefly explain it. The Cracker Barrel was literally barrels of whips that white folks would put down when they go to eat dinner and all that and breakfast and all that, and they get they from and to out of this barrel. So if you look on the sign of a Cracker Barrel, you'll see that little string going around. It's a crack. It's a whip. It's a cracker.
Damn.
Bring it out. That's crazy.
Man, I would never eat there again now.
Damn.
I never knew that.
Look at the picture.
What the history out on that.
Right in your face. Go ahead. Let's get it.
Scroll up to the video.
Well, I knew it had to do something with crackers.
Yeah. Press play.
Right in your face.
Read it. All right, read the sign.
Me, a hostess at Cracker Barrel, wondering how every employee knew a table was full of Canadians, even though they didn't have a telling accent.
So she said she sat the people down, and all the servers knew that there was a table full of Canadians, even though they didn't have an accent. We're gonna scroll down. Some of y'all it went over your head. Y'all ain't getting it. Let's read the article. Let's read the article now. Table full of Canadians.
Wow.
All right, read that. Where you left off at. Hundreds of viewers inundated
the comment section. Not only were they horrified by the alleged incident, but many highlighted how scarily common racism is in the hospitality industry.
Hold on, here we go again. It's common. And they said scarily common because people try to paint it out that this ain't a everyday occurrence. But it is. It is. Go ahead.
One user said that while they were initially confused by hearing the term, they've sadly heard this too much growing up in the South. Another TikToker claimed to have experienced the same thing at her old workplace, which was shut down. Oh my God, this happened at my old job too, they said. I totally forgot about it until now. The place is shut down now, though.
Scroll down. Man, what do it say? Okay, you got to scroll up because it tell you what the Canadians mean.
Oh, yeah, that's at the beginning.
Okay, go. There you go.
A former waitress at Cracker Barrel turned to TikTok to share a shocking allegation about working there.
Now look, she worked there. This ain't an allegation.
Right.
You see, what the white man is crafty in everything he do. Yeah. This is fact. Go ahead.
In a viral clip that racked up 200,000 views, TikTok user Kimmy claimed that servers use a code word to describe black customers. Me, a hostess at Cracker Barrel, wondering how every employee knew a table was full of Canadians, even though they didn't have a telling accent. Kimmy pinned over the video. She then made the shock revelation: Canadian is a code word for black people.
Oh snap!
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
So Canadian mean you got colors. You got colors at the table. Give me that Deuteronomy 28 and 37. So this is another one we can put for the bywords. Canadians. Black people are known as Canadians.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 37.
Hold on, and this is for all the people that say color don't matter. And Jesus Christ is he's a spirit. Why don't we get treated as spirits?
Yeah, for real.
Black people are the only people that don't get treated as a spirit.
I'm a Christian.
but somehow the most important man, the most famous man on the face of the earth, he's a spirit.
He's a spirit, yeah. Walk right through you, boy. Come in and out.
Go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 37.
Uh-huh.
And thou shalt become an astonishment.
Hey, what?
An astonishment.
A Canadian. Read.
A proverb.
Uh-huh.
And a byword.
A byword. They call you a Canadian, a code word. Go ahead.
The people in Canada mad as hell right now, man. we ain't no blacks.
Right. I ain't no color.
They're racist behind.
Yep. Read.
Among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee.
Among all nations, whether the Lord, and this ain't one incident. Like they said in the comments, people are like, oh, snap. We did the same thing in my job. Right. Oh, yeah, you too? We did the same thing, too. Oh, you? Yeah. Matter of fact, I got a table of Canadians right now. Give me that in Psalms 44 real quick.
You heard the Mondays, too, right?
Yep, Mondays.
Yeah, I heard about that, too. They be saying, I hate Mondays.
Yeah, everybody hates Mondays.
Wow. Is that right?
Yep. Black people are known as Mondays.
The worst day of the week. Or the work week.
Yeah, man.
Man, that's crazy. That's a New York thing right there, I think, right?
No, I think I heard that in the South.
He trying to defend
I'm not
his
for
own
real.
land.
I heard that in the South.
New York City, eh? No, go ahead.
Psalm 44 and 14. Yeah, read that.
The book of Psalm, chapter 44, verse 14.
Uh-huh.
Thou makest us a byword among the heathen.
Thou makest what?
Us a byword among the heathen.
For the sins that we did, because the black woman comes against the black man.
Bring it out.
The Most High say, you know, y'all can't have my name. Because I'd be damn y'all got my name right now. And the black woman is coming against the man that he set up. Start at 13, matter of fact.
Verse 13.
Uh-huh.
Thou makest us a reproach to our neighbors.
Thou makest us a reproach to our neighbors. And y'all know what's so, man, that sister got me mad.
Bring it out.
Hey,
bring it out.
She's a demon.
Because look, this is the thing. We finna hit a sister later on in the show who's a Supreme Court judge. She's in complete submission to her white husband. Meanwhile, these sisters that's supposed to be in the truth, they're supposed to have the word of God in them.
That know better.
They come against us. Right. But the black woman that's in submission to the white man, perfect, fine. Yep. Candace Owens, Khadijah Jackson, whatever, Eve, all these rough rider chicks, Serena Williams. Yeah. Somehow y'all can submit to the white man with no problem.
Eve is a crazy one because she completely got quiet.
Yeah,
like that's crazy, man.
Read that scripture, man.
Thou makest us a reproach to our neighbors, a scorn and a derision to them that are round about us.
Read.
Thou makest us a byword among the heathen, a shaking of the head among the people.
And a shaking of the head among the people. That's what we just witnessed right there. Us being called Canadians as a code name for black people. Go to the next video. Go to the next video, man. So what are the white people at? Now there's two different places we don't went to. You got Cracker Barrel. Yeah. Who you know they racist.
Right.
You got Popeyes. You ain't think Popeyes racist too.
Racism is literally in the word.
Now let's go to car dealerships. Maybe on the car dealership where on the side of things.
Oh, you know they racist.
It'll be a little better.
You ain't test driving nothing over there.
Go ahead, read this. We're going to spend some time on this. Bring some precepts out.
I got it already.
A lot of stuff. Go ahead.
Black Tesla employees describe a culture of racism.
Mm-hmm.
I was at my breaking point.
Now, Tesla, if y'all don't know who Tesla is, or what Tesla is, what's the name of the dude? Elon Musk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Elon Musk is man of the year. He going to the moon. He doing everything.
You're a white man.
Like we always say. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, he's running a damn plantation.
Damn.
Let's read about it. Read that.
A single mother was excited to land a job at Tesla. About 3 years in, she was fired. She said, after complaining that black workers were frequently called the N-word on the assembly line.
Hey. Wow. Is it just me? Is this a common theme?
Wow.
Is it 1940? What is going on here?
Thing is, she's actually surprised.
Right. Go ahead, read. Keep reading. We're going. This is a long
Tesla, not Tesla.
A former refinery worker couldn't wait to get into green energy. She said she soon found herself and other black workers assigned to the most artist tasks in the corner of the factory. Co-workers called the plantation.
So in the place where the black people work, they nicknamed it the plantation. Go ahead.
An Army veteran was promoted to a fleet manager job. He said He was fired after he complained that his boss called him and 2 black coworkers monkeys.
Hold on, the black people call niggas monkeys. Read.
In interviews with the Times, 3 black former employees described how jobs at the pioneering automaker devolved into personal nightmares due to the pattern of rampant racism and harassment at Tesla's Fremont, California factory.
Hey, and while you reading, while we going through this, if y'all have a common experience on the job,
go ahead and call in.
Call in. We want to hear about it because some people may think we still making up stuff. Right. They may think these stories, we just go and find satire articles and videos for the last 20 years. Mm-hmm. Maybe we've been creating fake material. Right. Call in 863-877-0693 if you yourself had a racist experience.
Hey, I'm going to tell you, the reason why I asked from the last one, I was like, this is Ocala, because I'm up there, they call you Bud.
Damn.
That's
code word.
I started picking that up at work, too.
Because I watched them. The other Edomites, they'll call their names for some reason, Bud.
All black people, Bud.
Hey, yeah, Bud.
Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name, question, or comment, and where you calling from?
Hey, yeah, I had a racist experience on the job once. I used to work for a crane company, and my foreman, what he did is we were building 2 cranes on both sides of the highway. So instead of me wanting to walk, I said, "Hey, let me ride in the back of your truck." And he said, "No, because then they're going to think I'm throwing away a perfectly good nigger."
Oh, damn. Oh, wow.
Damn.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that happened a couple of times. I don't work there anymore, but
more than once.
It was crazy. Yeah, more than once.
Hey, man, I got a precept on. I got to bring it out real quick.
Hey, well, we appreciate you for listening, bro.
Listen, give me Psalms 41:5. The Bible has been instructing us on the nature, the mindset of our enemy for generations, and we have yet to actually unveil it, to actually understand who we amongst. All right, here we go. We're gonna get into it. Read that. About our enemy. Not no spooky woogie, no spoof, not no daggone red man with he is a red man with horns and a tail and wings. The devil, the enemy, huh?
He underground.
Yeah, right. Somebody under the ground in flames. We talking about literally the enemy that you live amongst. Read that verse. Come on.
The book of Psalms, chapter 41 and verse 5.
Right.
My enemies speak evil of me.
That's what they do. David is prophesying in the spirit of the nature of the conditions of his people towards the enemy. He said, my enemies speak evil of me. Read, come on.
When shall he die?
When shall he die? That's what they say. I'll hang you, nigger. I'll threaten us in all these manners. Read on, come on.
And his name perish.
And his name perish. I can't wait till these niggas cease to exist. Right. Read, let's get it.
And if he come to see me, he speak of vanity.
And when he come around us and speak to see us, they speak vanity, lies. Read it, come on.
His heart gathereth iniquity to itself.
You know what that means? The mindset of your enemy, they meditate on evil every single day, on how they can throw us down as a people. Read, let's get it.
When he goeth abroad.
When he go about his day, when he go into Popeyes, read. What does he do? Read.
He telleth it.
He telleth it. Damn. What the scripture says? Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. Yep. And don't be surprised, look, because they teach your kids, they teach their kids in the same way. Read, come on.
Verse 7. All that hate me whisper together against me. Against me do they devise my hurt.
And that's what they do. They devise hurt. They practice evil upon their beds. Because you, while we're sitting up here thinking, what's the latest thing right now? They got going on Black Lives Matter, all this other kind of stuff. What they got going on right now? I can't call it to mind.
Black Lives Matter is done, right?
Yeah.
I haven't heard too much about the Black Lives Matter no more.
For fraud. Here we go. The most current event that a black woman can be in now in the Supreme Court.
Right.
They give us a dog, a bone. That's what they're doing. Read that part again, that one part.
All that hate me whisper together against me.
Because they plot. That's why the scripture says, never trust your enemy. Right. Never trust your enemy, because their agenda is to make you feel assimilated with another black woman or a black woman, the first black woman in a Supreme Court, like we've been somewhere.
Right.
Read, let's go.
Against me do they devise my hurt.
Verse
verse 8.
Keep reading. Come on.
A evil disease.
What? Read that again.
A evil disease.
Because at one point when the COVID stuff was first coming out, what was going on? We thought we couldn't get it, right? And then they devised that thing against us. All right. It started killing us even the more. They said we actually the highest ones to receive COVID. An evil disease, read.
Say they. Cleave fast unto him. And now that he live, he shall rise up no more.
Because look, everything that we deal with nowadays, amongst our enemies, trying to assimilate football, sports, and all this kind of stuff, at the end of the day, is to forget ourselves and assimilate with the enemy that oppressed us. And we're trying to get our people to realize who they are and the nature of their God. All right? That's it on that for now.
All praise. Keep reading.
Their accounts expand on allegations in a February 9th lawsuit filed by the California Department of Fair Employment and Housing on behalf of more than 4,000 current...
Hold on. Read that again. On behalf of what?
On the behalf of more than 4,000.
4,000 workers said that Tesla is racist. Meanwhile, the white man will write the article with allegations all throughout. These ain't allegations.
More than Bill Cosby, right?
Hey, that's all of it.
Cosby ain't have 4,000 people.
That's all the Tesla employees, because you know they don't hire no black people.
Everybody on the plantation.
Go ahead.
More than 4,000 current and former black workers at the world's most valuable car company, the largest racial discrimination suit ever brought by the state by number of workers affected. The three former employees describe a workplace where racial slurs in English and Spanish were often aimed at black employees by co-workers and supervisors, as alleged in the lawsuit.
This is the key part. Read this.
They say Tesla segregated black workers into separate areas, gave them the hardest tasks, and routinely denied them promotions.
So, what are we seeing?
Modern day plantation,
Modern
bro.
day plantation. Hey, but look, this ain't nothing new.
Nope.
Was you finna go to Exodus?
Oh, no, you got it.
Go ahead. If you was finna
I'm
go
thinking
to
about Genesis.
Okay, go ahead. You go to Genesis. I'm finna go to Exodus. I'm finna show y'all something. So when you read throughout this article, we ain't gonna go all the way through it. But what they do, they put black people in hard situations. Where it usually take two people to do the job, they give one person to do the job. I want you to scroll down some. Scroll down. Scroll down. We had the crabs in the barrel. Hold on. Scroll down. I want to see where she didn't take a break. There you go. Read that. She was paid overtime.
She was paid overtime, but said she became exhausted and resented that she had no choice but to agree to it in order to keep her job.
Damn.
There was a time where I worked 3 months straight, no days off.
This sister said she worked 3 months straight.
90 days in a row.
Bruh.
Hey, she ain't making this up, y'all. This is, yo, I'm telling y'all be talking about slavery. Slavery is not over.
It evolved, y'all.
Scroll up, because this is a sister that's working like that. Scroll up. No, the other way. The other way.
Hey,
you
look
going
at the 1950. That's what I want to see. Yeah.
Where you see 1950?
Let's scroll down a little bit. Talking about what she got paid. She drove a car.
Yeah. 1950. Yep. Scroll up. We're gonna read this whole little part. Yeah, right there. We are crabs in the barrel. Go ahead, Monica Chapman.
We are the crabs in the barrel. Monica Chapman was a single mother working 2 jobs as a grocery store stocker and a FedEx driver when she landed at Tesla in late 2016. At first, Chapman, then 32, didn't mind the schedule. Mandatory 12 hours.
Hold on. The mandatory 12-hour shifts. The normal job is what? 9 to 5, right?
Yeah.
How many hours that is? That's 8 hours.
Yep.
So normal at Tesla is 12 hours. Read?
Yeah, no.
Mandatory 12-hour shifts, 6 or 7 days a week.
6 or 7 days a week. Hey, newsflash, there's 7 days in a week, y'all. So it's either you work every day of the week or you had one day off.
That's in Deuteronomy.
Yo,
Read that.
You would think they was making something else besides cars.
Right.
Yo, like, what the hell?
How hard is it to make a car, right?
Making, yo?
Sheesh. Go ahead.
I'm a workaholic, she said. I've worked since I was 14.
And look, they fooled the black woman because the black woman buy into the American dream. Work hard, get an education, and you'll be successful. Scroll, keep reading. At Tesla.
At Tesla's orientation, they said if you do the work, You can succeed, and this is the best job you'll ever have, she recalled.
So she got in there chasing that American dream. Go ahead, Mikey. Go ahead.
You know what they do,
pipe
right?
dream.
Everybody done. Well, a lot of people have been through this. You work with them hours, working, making money.
Yep.
You shouldn't realize that. Well, damn. I have no time to spend any money.
There you go.
Because I'm always working. You have no time off. That's crazy.
Yo,
that's what she realized.
They started off the paragraph saying that she's a single mother.
Right.
So who the hell's raising them kids?
There you go. That's the ploy. That's the ploy. Go ahead.
Bruh.
Damn.
$19.50 an hour, Chapman drove a cart and later.
Hey, now this is in California, y'all. Wow. Gas is what? Gas is $7 out there.
Wow. It's $7 now? It's $7 a gallon?
Like that.
So we've seen
yo, that's drug dealer prices. That's crazy, yo.
Go ahead.
What?
For $19.50 an hour, Chapman drove a cart and later a forklift on the night shift, hauling parts to assembly lines.
Mm-hmm.
She was paid overtime, but said she became exhausted and resented that she had no choice but to agree to it in order to keep her job.
Mm-hmm.
There was a time where I worked 3 months straight, no days off.
No days off. Scroll down.
That's madness.
That's crazy.
African American workers were routinely assigned.
Hold on! Read it again!
African American workers were routinely assigned the hardest task.
So, y'all, tell me this. I thought nobody sees color.
Right.
There ain't no color. We a post-racial society. Right. We human beings. Where's the human beings at Tesla?
Put the black woman to work.
Where are all the fellow Americans? Hey, where the good Christians at Tesla?
Where was the good white man to step up at Popeyes, at Cracker Barrel, where the good white people at? Somebody tell me. Go ahead.
Chapman said, the work nobody wanted to do, that was more wear and tear on the body.
Read this.
Tesla is modern day slavery.
Hold on, what she say?
Tesla is modern day slavery.
We ain't say this, y'all.
Right.
We ain't write this article. We just putting the scriptures behind it. But she realized that her own. She said, man, this is modern day slavery. Her and 4,000 other employees said the same exact thing. Read.
She said, echoing claims she made as part of a class action lawsuit.
Uh-huh.
And we are the crabs in the barrel.
We are the crabs in the barrel. Slow down. Scroll down. Yeah, read that.
Chapman's first supervisor, a white woman, transferred 4 South Asian men to a different route after they had worked as a team hoisting half shifts, carpets, and brake lines. She said Chapman to take over.
So they sent this sister to go do the job that 4 Chinese men was doing. Damn. Go ahead.
Wow.
I was a skinny. I was a skinny 115 pounds.
Wow.
Chapman recalled. I said, "You're telling me to do a 4-man job by myself?" Her words were, "Do the job or lose your job."
Do the job, y'all. This the situation we put in, y'all. This the situation we put in. Y'all still want to be here and vote and try to put in a different president. The president ain't changing this.
No.
Your politicians ain't changing this. This is what our people is subjected to. Why? Because she got a child at home that she got to feed. Because there's a brother out there that made a wrong decision that's lost because white man Jesus didn't teach him what he's supposed to. He hit it and quit it.
Bring it out.
A child that she never sees because he working 14 hours.
That the white man on the outside locking up. Hey, man, this place is a trap. This place is a trap. Like Mikey brought out, you can work and work and work, but you ain't gonna never get nowhere. No. It's a never ending wheel. It's never ending. Hey, lead this article. We got a lot more heat to go to. So what was the good? And that article got a lot more in there.
And you know, it's funny. The thing said it was one of the biggest suits ever.
Yep.
But you ain't hear nothing about that.
Nah, you ain't hear nothing about it.
Elon Musk chilling right now. Elon Musk chilling right now with Jeff Bezos on the damn moon.
Right. That lady is killing herself and just lining that man's pockets. Mm-hmm. That's what she's doing. I'm glad we brought this article out. Yeah. I was thinking about buying a Tesla at one point in time.
Brother.
Now I'm not at all.
Just go to
Hey, guess what? I hate to break it to you, but unless you get in the SS Israel, all other slave masters the same. You can get a Ford, you can get a Chevy, you can get a Dodge, you can get whatever. They all doing the same thing to our people. Right, different plantation. That's it.
Wearing out the saints.
Read that, black entrepreneur. Hey, let's get that scripture. Give me that Daniel.
Wearing the saints
That's wearing the saints out right there. Wow. That is definitely wearing the saints out. Excellent precept. Let's read that. What that is? Is that Daniel Revelation?
Yeah, that's Daniel.
That's Daniel.
Golly, sister said she worked 3 months straight. 3 months straight. 90 days of 12-hour shifts.
Broke all them Sabbaths, all them new moons.
Damn.
Hey, if slavery wasn't real, the Most High really making that sister feel it.
Yep. Oh, she saw it. She felt it. You got it?
I got you.
Go ahead, read it.
The book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 25.
Yep.
And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
What he gonna do?
Wear out the saints of the Most High.
Y'all see that? Y'all thought we got wore out during chattel slavery. It's even worse now. Now, they work you all day and night, and they give you minimum wage.
Right.
Back then, they had to feed you, they had to clothe you, and you ain't had no bills. But it was worse, obviously. But they had to take care of you. Now, you do all the work, and they give you a little bit of money, and you got to make it work.
Issachar still in them fields right now.
Yep. Yeah.
Issachar still pick them oranges like crazy. They call them migrant workers nowadays.
Yep.
They
There
on
you
the
go.
Buses in there. Did we get Deuteronomy 28, verse 67?
Bring it up.
Read that real quick.
Hey, you talking about Issachar, but my job, that's how they work. Like, them dudes be slaving.
Yeah.
They be slaving.
Hey, I got a coach right now. He was a white dude. He was over the migrant workers.
Yeah.
They come down and they sleeping. They got these beat up
bus and stuff.
Not bus, but they got mobile homes. They come down there. They live in the mobile homes. They work all day, come back and sleep at night. No TVs, no nothing in there, and they do that for months at a time. Yep. Damn. Go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 67.
So this is the conditions of that sister right there. And a lot of our people around the world. Read.
In the morning thou shalt say.
Who shall say? The Israelites. Us. Being afflicted. Read. Come on. What does it say?
Would God it were even.
Would God it were. I wish, Lord, it was evening. Why? Right. Because of the labor of 12 hours of one shift. Read on. Come on.
And that even.
I can't imagine working 30 days straight, bro.
30 days.
Seriously. How does that feel? We blessed. Read on. Come on, man.
And at even thou shalt say.
And at night you're going to say, read.
Would God it were morning.
Mm-hmm.
For the fear of thy heart wherewith thou shalt fear.
And at night you working all day and night, wishing it was the next time of the next day. Read that part again, boy. For the fear? Mm-hmm.
Oh, for the fear of thy heart wherewith thou shalt fear.
Mm-hmm.
And for the sight of thy eyes which thou shalt see.
So everything we see, fear, and hear, what would we be in the conditions of? Slavery, captivity. All right, give me Lamentations 4:17 real quick. Keeping it basic, so we can see our people. So our people can see that the sister said, "Oh, I'm gonna go work for another white man, a better job, etc." All right, we gonna trust in religion, trust in politics, etc. Read that verse.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
As for us,
the Israelites, read.
Our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. And our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Because little did we know, assimilation derived from us actually being afflicted with the politics. It not really benefiting us in our communities. Read that part again from the top.
As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help.
Right, read.
And our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
We have watched for a nation that could not save us out of our conditions. Because all we want is all the sisters working for is the same dollar that oppressed us. The same faces on that dollar is what? The white man's dollar.
There you go.
That's all it is, man.
Hey, go to the next one. We ain't gonna read that article today. We gotta move. All right, yes, I wanted this. Play this video. So now you've been working for 3 months straight. You got a week off. It's spring break, yo.
Dang.
It's spring break. We don't been to California. We don't been to Europe, all over. So now Miami, we in South Beach. They ain't racist down there. Go ahead, press play. Good white people down there in South Beach.
Oh, they got a commercial.
Lot of mercy. That's all right. So we got so now we finna show y'all how the black people are being treated on spring break in the 305. Captain Zakar, what y'all got going on down there? What a sound at?
We had like the Uber drivers talk to us about like things that were going on, and it's like I understand like their security concerns. Obviously, when you have so many people, it's like what do you expect, you know?
Matter of fact,
but at the same time, it's
let's read the article a little bit, then we're gonna go back to the video.
Go back to Levi.
Yeah. Let's read some of the article. I want y'all to hear what's going on down there first before we watch the video. All right, read that.
We're back at square one. Spring break curfew evokes Miami Beach history on black visitors.
So, down there in South Beach, they gotta put in a curfew during spring break because black people don't know how to act.
Damn.
It's a shame. Miami is a party capital of the world. They have major events, conventions, award shows, Super Bowls, on it, and they ain't never implement no curfew.
No.
But when black people go somewhere, it gets so people getting shot up, people having sex randomly in the middle of the street. It's like, hey, we got to do something.
Our people amaze the devil.
There you go. There you go.
Damn.
We are. That's why the scripture says we are wise to do evil.
Right.
Go ahead, read that.
Pierre Rutledge will never forget his grandma's Miami Beach ID card. A 1936 ordinance mandated that black visitors, many of them hospitality workers, carry the card at all times in Miami Beach or risk arrest.
So, back in the day, Jim Crow South, they had to carry ID cards or they risked getting locked up. Right. That was the vagrancy law, so on and so forth. They really were talking our people hard. But now, our people try to relate that to the treatment they getting today, which is not the same thing. No Y'all in the midst of wickedness and sin, and you getting afflicted for it, and now you want to throw out the racist card. Right. Go ahead.
Damn. As a result, Rutledge and his family saved for his grandmother, who worked as a domestic worker with white families, never really frequented Miami Beach growing up. Now, as the chair of the Miami-Dade Black Advisory Board, Rutledge sees a connection between the city's handling of blacks in the past and in the present after a state of emergency was declared this week following 2 shootings over the weekend.
Now, hold on. Now, this is the part that none of the black people will acknowledge.
They won't let us stay out late, but we did kill you.
That's not the same.
There you go.
It said 2, not 1
shootings.
but 2 shootings. Nah, man, that ain't the same.
Shootings.
Hell nah.
Go ahead, scroll down. Is this it? Yeah, read that.
There's an old saying that says, if you don't know your history, you're destined to repeat it, Rutledge said. And it looks like there's where we're headed. That's where we're headed. Miami Beach issued a state of emergency due to clear and present danger of a riot or other general public disorder and imposed a daily midnight to 6 a.m. curfew on the South Beach area that starts Thursday night and ends Monday morning. Critics say those measures cast a negative light over a city that has a history of mistreatment of black visitors.
Now, I'm not saying that Miami ain't racist. Yes, they're racist just like everywhere else. Yeah. What I am saying is that as a people, we got to do better. Right. And y'all got to understand there's a reason why you being treated the way you treated. Examine your actions. Now,
the thing is, they know they going out to do evil.
There you go.
And mad because daddy giving them a curfew.
There you go. There you go. You hit it right on the head.
Evil all night, Cat. They want no limit to the evilness. Hey, Cat, I can get a script real quick?
Yeah.
Hey, go to Exodus 32.
Bring it out.
Verse 6.
Bring it out.
We did the same wickedness to Moses.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, man. Had to put a curfew out. That's crazy, man.
It's crazy.
The book of Exodus, chapter 32 and verse 6. And they rose up early on the morrow and offered burnt offerings and brought peace offerings, and the people sat down to eat and to drink and rose up to play.
Now I know Soldier read it kind of on PC there, but when it said they rose up to play, they was reveling, they was clubbing,
orgies,
everything. Sister, hey, it was Mardi Gras in the wilderness. Right. That's what's going down.
Hey, just read from following. Go to Raymond Hersey's killing during Memorial Day weekend, 2011. It's right after the first blue lines. Yep, right there. Raymond Hersey.
Raymond Harris killing during Memorial Day weekend in 2011. A former Ocean Drive executive's leaked email calling black tourists classless, unbecoming, uneducated, ignorant in 2019, and a military vehicle stationed on Ocean Drive during last year's spring break.
Throw down. Yep, read that.
They don't want the black audience on Miami Beach, but this isn't 1965 or 1975, said Peter Thomas, who owns Bar 1 on Miami Beach.
Hey, go down to Miami Beach Mayor.
Miami Beach Mayor Dan Gelber denied the assertion that the state of emergency was racially motivated. Gelber said he understood why someone might make that argument
because black people are causing the problems.
but added,
dang,
he can't worry about.
Hey, hold on. He contradicted himself in what he just said. That's crazy. My bad. Go ahead.
But added, he can't worry about optics when people are getting shot.
You see that? He's like, hey, you can say it's racially motivated, and at the end of the day, people are getting shot. So I got to implement some type of change, or Negroes are going to die.
Right.
It just so happened that all of y'all out here that's causing all the ruckus are black people. Now go up to the video so y'all see what's going on.
Because you're black.
Hey, that's a fact. I know growing up, all Benjamin concerts, it would tell you, like, say it'd be like, oh, it's going to end at 10 o'clock. Nah, it ends at 9:30 with gunshots.
Damn.
That was a guarantee.
Yep. Every Martin Luther King parade, same thing. You go back to the wherever, and it's going to be a gunshot.
The most violent parade of the year.
Yeah.
It's the MLK parade.
Every time. Go ahead.
First few like times we stepped in, you know, like we had like the Uber drivers talk to us about like things that were going on, and it's like I understand like their security concerns. Obviously, when you have so many people, it's like, what do you expect, you know? But at the same time, it's like them doing all this then kind of makes us feel uneasy. Miami is like a tourist spot, you know, like I feel like this is where most people come in, and obviously it makes lots of money. So it is a win-win situation when tourists do come. If you don't want the tourists coming in, that's fine. But then again, I do feel like the economy of Miami will suffer for that.
The curfew at 12 to 6? No, that's when I mean, like that's when it starts to get active. You know, like people are coming out.
She said that's when you start. We're here to bust that thing down.
There you go. She said from 12 to 6. That's when it starts to get active.
Those are daggering hours.
Hey, somebody tell me. Call in. Call in. You ain't got to say your name. What is she talking about, y'all? You sisters.
Hey.
Oh, that's when the foam comes down in the champagne room.
Right. But hey, this with you brothers and sisters out there that's trying to do backdoor marriages. This is what y'all gonna end up with. Sisters that want to stay up all times of the night so they can get some D-I-C-K. That's what they looking for, the ding-a-lang. The ding-a-lang. They want it.
Hey, these are y'all daughters right
there
here.
There you go.
These your damn daughters out here talking like this.
Hey, so the number 863-877-0693. Go ahead, press play. She said it gets active at that time.
Miami will suffer for that.
The curfew at 12 to 6? No, that's when I mean, like that's when it starts to get active. You know, like people are coming out here. Like some people want to eat, but y'all shutting it down. It's like everybody's just gonna want to leave. Feel me?
So I feel like a lot of the cops out here, like some of them care, and I feel like some of them just be like, you know, yeah, like they just lock people up or like stop someone for like no reason or like something that's not that serious. Like everybody just wants to have fun, like we're on spring break. I personally think they don't want spring breakers here for the simple fact that we take over too much and have, I don't know how to explain it, like basically have control and then more fun than them. Like we have too much fun.
You can't get.
She said they having too much fun. Let's go to 1 Peter 4.
You stupid.
These are the people that y'all telling to vote for change.
Right.
These are them. Come on, man. Y'all got to be kidding me.
Even the dumb ones.
That was Carmela Harris one day.
That was, literally.
1 Peter 4 started verse 1.
Kamala.
Read that.
The book of 1 Peter, chapter 4, verse 1. For as much then as Christ have suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind. For he that have suffered in the flesh have ceased from sin.
Read.
That he no longer should live the rest of his time.
So those of us who have repented, the way that sister was living, she lives to the will of the Gentiles.
Right.
Everything is about fun, partying, turn up, activate, daggering, twerking. That's her whole life. You young sisters, you young brothers out there, that lifestyle, it ain't what it's made out to be. Read.
That he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men.
You shouldn't be living your lust to the lust of men. Read.
But to the will of God.
But to the will of God. Read.
For the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles.
You see that? What we just watched? That's the will of the Gentiles. You want to party, turn up, all these different things all night long? That's the will of the Gentiles. Read.
When we walked in lasciviousness.
In what?
In lasciviousness.
Evil sexual relations. That's what the sister was talking about when she says it's getting activated.
Yeah.
They walking according to lasciviousness. Read.
Lust.
Lust. All types of lust going on. Read.
Excess of wine.
Excess of wine. We say you want to get turned. You got to drink a little late because guess what? The bottle's free after a certain time. Read.
Reveling.
Reveling. Partying. Clubbing. Read.
Banqueting. And abominable idolatries.
Read.
Wherein they think it strange that you run not with them.
You see that? It's your job to turn away from that lifestyle. That you don't run with them no more. Read.
To the same excess of riot, speaking evil of
right.
you.
Now, when you turn away from that lifestyle, they start to speak evil of you. But what we're showing you is the ignorance behind this type of mindset. And that lifestyle ain't in line with Christ at all.
And what they do is they clothe them saying, it's just, we having fun.
Yeah, there you go.
No, it's wickedness.
There you go.
That's the damn devil, bro.
It's all sin.
Yeah.
It's all sin.
Hey, let me get one real quick. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, read verse 1 real quick. This is their mindset, man. It's just all foolishness and wickedness. But it's to entice the righteous at the end of the day.
Yep.
To come on in to the pool. Come on in. The water's warm.
Right.
That's what it is. Read that. Come on.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2 and verse 1.
Read.
For the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves.
Those that revel in abominations, as Captain explained. Read on. Come on. What they reason themselves? What's their mindset? Read.
But not aright.
But not aright. Meaning not according to God and his mindset. Because a lot of these are Christians. A lot of these are raised in supposed good households. Read on. Come on. What do they say? Read.
Our life is short and tedious.
That's just at the end of it. I think she says YOLO.
Yep.
She said YOLO.
Yeah.
Only live once.
Yeah, we finna
Read
get
on.
to it.
Read. Come on.
And in the death of a man, there is no remedy.
You only have one life. Read.
Neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave. For we are born at all adventure.
Read.
And we shall be hereafter as though we had never been.
Our lives are short. So might as well live it up. Read. That's what it's saying. Read. Come on.
For the breath in our nostrils is as smoke. And a little spark in the movement of our heart.
Jump to verse 5.
Verse 5. For our time is a very shadow that passeth.
Read.
Passeth away.
Come
and
on.
after our end, there is no returning.
Read.
For it is as fast sealed, so that no man cometh again.
Now this is what they say to you. Read.
Come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present. And let us speedily use the creatures like as in youth.
So let's play the video real quick. She gonna say what she got to say.
Get mad. First of all, you come out here, you know it's spring break, you know all the college people out here. You can't get mad. We living life. That's it. YOLO.
Yeah, she gonna say YOLO until somebody drag her in the corner, God forbid, and rape her. Talking
There
about
you go.
Yo,
crazy as hell.
Yo, our people is wild, right? Because they're like little children.
There you go. There you go.
They have the curfew to save our people from killing each other.
That's what Christ said.
That is out of control.
Nah, son, I'm trying to pour up,
That is
son.
out of control. 2 people
Trying to get
died
twisted.
in Miami, and they're like, "Hey, look, let's just shut this down. We don't want no more of these black people killing each other. These niggas is wilding."
It is what it is, my
and
nigga.
then
It
they're
wasn't
crying
me.
about it.
Hey, we got 10 minutes.
crazy,
We're gonna try to
bro.
knock out like 3 topics real fast. Go ahead, press play on this one.
Let's do it.
So, y'all know Colin Kaepernick exposed the NFL. They got mad about it. But we finna show you that it's real. Go ahead, press play. Watch how the NFL is modern day slavery. They do not care about you if you cannot help. If you can't help them, they don't care about you. Come on, IT.
Come on now, dog. Just press play. It's gonna replay. Just press play. It's gonna replay.
Is that a sound effect?
Yeah, it is.
Y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy. Damn.
A lot of mercy.
Michigan's David Ojabo was a projected top 10 pick in next month's NFL
He was a
draft,
top
but
10 pick, supposed to be.
Ojabo has a torn left Achilles tendon.
Towards ACL.
Hey,
Watch
man,
Esau.
Watch it, yeah.
He's gonna help him.
Wow.
He's a good white man.
Come on, good white man.
Come on, white man.
Come on, good white man.
Oh Lord, he picked up the pig.
You can't have this good ass pig stand on the ground.
So everybody walked right past the man, act like ain't nothing happened to keep it moving.
That's
now
crazy.
go to the next clip with Kaepernick. Go ahead, press play.
The football was more important.
Says Colin Kaepernick compares the NFL to the slave auction.
Before they put you on the field, teams poke, prod, and examine you, searching for any defect that might affect your performance. No boundary respected, no dignity left intact.
All right, you can take it off. So he showed that everybody got upset.
Yeah.
Because they say, no, that ain't how it is. Meanwhile, in real life, brother get hurt right in front of him. Hey, move it down, get the ball, keep it moving. Just like if a slave's sick, they just pick up the next one and keep it moving. So what he said was not false. It was indeed true.
They'd treat a horse with a broke leg better than he treated that brother right there.
Yep. Hey, go ahead, play this one.
Sir, deterrence didn't work. What makes you think Vladimir Putin will alter course based on the action you've taken today?
Let's get something straight. You remember, if you covered me from the very beginning, I did not say that, in fact, the sanctions would deter him. Sanctions never deter. You keep talking about that. Sanctions never deter. Nothing more to report. With regard to food shortages, yes, we did talk about food shortages. And it's going to be real. The price of these sanctions is not just imposed upon Russia. It's imposed upon an awful lot of countries as well, including European countries and our country as well.
So Biden letting you know something that he know that a lot of black people don't know. Famine is coming to America, y'all.
It's about to get real.
It's coming. Hey,
Bring it out.
Listen, Bishop spoke about getting in shape and being healthy and all that. What happened? Next thing you know, the world's greatest pandemic shows up.
Right.
Now, we prophesying about what? Coming impending famine and war. What happened? Ukraine popped off.
Yeah.
Now, guess what? What's next? Famine will be coming to this land. We already saw it with the gas prices. Some of y'all had to start catching the bus. Now the food is going to be affected. Read that, Matthew.
The book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 3.
Uh-huh.
And as he sat upon the Mount Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, what shall these things be?
Mm-hmm.
And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world?
Uh-huh.
And Jesus answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many.
Read.
And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
We in that stage right now, y'all. Wars is popping off left and right. Biden is saying, hey, we can't do this, I can't do that, because it's going to lead to World War III. Right. Read.
See that ye be not troubled.
Don't be troubled. Read.
For all these things must come to pass.
Hold on, all these things what?
All these things must come to pass.
So we always accept that war is going to come. Ain't nobody scared of World War III. We all know that's coming. Read.
But the end is not yet.
Uh-huh.
For nation shall rise against nation.
We see that. Read.
And kingdom against kingdom.
We see that.
And there shall be famines.
And what?
And there shall be famines.
And what?
And there shall be famines.
And there shall be famines. Not only in Africa where you can feed a child for $1. But there's going to be famines in America. We was talking about it the other day. What's going to happen when you go to Wendy's and they say, we ain't got nothing?
They already doing that.
We ain't got that. Hey, PDQ ain't had no waffle french fries for like 3 weeks.
Damn.
I was like, damn, what's up with the waffle fries? Like, we ain't got none.
Food shortage.
Gotcha. So famine is coming to the land. Make sure y'all prepare. All throughout the scriptures, we see there were times of want and there was times of lacking. We're going to go to a time where there's going to be lack in this land known as America. The land flowing with milk and honey will be no more. But guess what? Like we always say, nothing just happens overnight.
Right.
It's throughout a periodic stages. Homosexuality. Remember when Barack Obama put it into action in 2008, something like that, 2016. It was way back when he put it in law. But now I had to I turned on real television for the first time in like 10 years. And I'm watching the commercials that come on. I'm like, bruh,
everything.
This is crazy. Every sponsorship is about trans and bigenders. And I'm like, bro, this is crazy.
First it was sex. Now it's confusion in sex.
There you go. There you go. Now you got to accept the trans male, trans woman. It's crazy.
Hey, I'm going to get one thing on this, because in the scripture it said, see that ye be not troubled. Let's see why, though.
Right.
What will transpire? Because like you mentioned, there will be men set up on the planet, righteous men, the prophets, to warn the people to prepare for famine to come. Let's see this. How we get to that point. Let me get Psalms 37 and read verse 27, and we're going to jump up to 25. Read that. Come on.
The book of Psalms, chapter 37 and verse 27.
Uh-huh.
Depart from evil.
Depart from evil and assemble together in righteousness. Depart from the reveling. Depart from all the politics and the trusting in your enemy. Depart from evil. Read on and do what?
And do good.
And do good. Keep the commandments. Read.
And dwell forevermore.
You'll dwell forevermore, meaning you'll have life. You'll be preserved. You'll be in good company and safety. Let's see what will happen to the righteous. Read that in verse 25. Come on.
Verse 25.
Uh-huh.
I have been young.
Read.
And now am old.
Read on.
Yet I have not seen the righteous forsaken.
The righteous are those that depart from evil and do good. The commandments. Read on. Let's go. Come on.
Nor his seed begging bread.
Nor his seed begging bread. Why? Because here we prepare each other.
There you go.
And we have a system set up to where if you lack, I got you. You don't have to worry about it. That's what happens when you gather together in righteousness.
Yep.
And you stand against evil for good, for the Most High God. He'll protect you. He'll give you that wisdom.
Hey, Cap, one more scripture on that. Go to Amos 3 and 7. Because what you said was on point. I'm just going to back it up with a scripture because we're running out of time. But there's a reason why the Most High is moving the prophets to speak about the things that they're talking about. So guess what? The Most High going to be blameless when a lot of y'all is consumed and you hungry. They be like, hey, look, I told y'all what to do.
Exactly.
I gave the word. You didn't listen. Read that.
The book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 7.
Start at 6.
Verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
Read.
Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it?
Read.
Surely the Lord will do nothing.
Hold on. Surely what?
Surely the Lord will do nothing.
The Lord ain't going to do nothing until what?
But he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
You see that? Why does he tell us what's going on? Because we're the only people that's going to push this truth to the four corners of the earth. Right. We're going to let everybody know exactly what they need to do. So the Most High hands are clean. The prophet's hands are clean when famine comes, when destruction comes, when these nuclear bombs are dropped, when you get that click on your phone, and it ain't gonna be a what it's called, an auto alert, what it's called, silver alert,
amber alert.
It ain't gonna be an amber alert. It's gonna be an ICBM alert, and you're gonna be like, damn.
Hey, look, if y'all
what do I do now?
That's crazy. Before Biden was in office, Trump gave an announcement that he was going to test that alert.
Right.
I don't know if y'all remember that.
I remember Hawaii.
That's crazy. Yeah, he tested that before something going to happen real soon.
And in Hawaii had thought that it was a nuke heading over to the island.
They thought it was really coming.
I remember that,
That's crazy.
Hey, so we gonna end it on this one right here.
Hey, Cap, look. Hey, so the ones that warn the people, those are your good black men right there.
There you go.
We the good black men.
There you
we
go.
warning our people.
There you go. I bet you. Hey, I've been watching videos about prepping. Ain't none of these white preppers going out and telling nobody to go buy this, buy that. They ain't going to the neighborhoods and telling y'all to do that. They storing up all the goods for themselves. When the toilet paper went out of sale, the white man wasn't out there handing you toilet paper. He was already good. He was at the house. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, the black woman trying to figure out a way to stop the black man from excelling his neighborhood and pushing his people forward.
We brought it right back to you.
Go ahead. Press play.
Hey, yo.
Let me tell you something about LGBTQ rights, about trans rights.
Oh, God.
This is only going in one direction.
Oh, hell no.
You will respect us. You can be upset. You can be angry. You can think it's unfair. You can feel like we're stealing something from you. But it's still only going in one direction. you will respect us.
Stop it.
Hey,
get some help.
Go to Ephesians 6.
Fire upon the transgender.
This is what's going on in America. No, give me Revelations 11. Give me Revelations 11 and 8. This is why this place is the land of confusion. This is Babylon the Great. That's what's going on. And guess what? There's probably 1 million comments of everybody supporting what she's saying.
That's
man, that was heavy.
He just got confused.
I don't know what the hell that was.
That's a man.
That was a man.
Hey, what's funny is Most High gonna say the same thing to them. You could be mad at it.
Right. Yep.
You can stop it.
There you go.
But your ass gonna burn.
There you go.
That's gonna burn regardless.
Read that.
The book of Revelation, chapter 11 and verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city. Which spiritually is called Sodom.
Hold on, which is what?
Which spiritually is called Sodom.
America is spiritually Sodom. Read.
And Egypt.
And Egypt. Why? We showed y'all earlier today.
Right.
The woman said this is a damn plantation.
Right.
Now we got whatever it up there, Pat. We got Pat up there talking.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, you got Pat. Hey, but that's what's crazy. Here in America, they've been preparing us for this for years. You had Pat, Mr. Doubtfire. You had Joanna Man. All of this stuff, they've been preparing us for this stuff for years.
Big Mama's house.
Let's do that show next week. The preparation of evil. That's what we need to go through. But they've been slowly putting it in to now. It's here. Last week you had the swimmer. You had a grown man swimmer win the women's Olympic thing.
Basketball player.
All right. Hey, so y'all, Bishop Kanai is 8:49. We getting off because we respect our elders. We respect the bishops. And we appreciate y'all for tuning into the show every Sunday at 7 o'clock. Tune in. You got the Lion's Den. You got what they call it, Set It Off Sundays. Patient Saints, Raven and Wolves, Our Hidden History, and Wisdom Crieth Out every Sunday, bringing nothing but straight heat all day long. Hey, Passover this week, y'all. We finna post the link. Go buy the tickets for the concert. We appreciate y'all for listening in. Lord's will, we'll hear from you next week. With that, we say shalom.
And listen to all of them. Sunday's got a long lineup. I can't name them all, but you can occupy yourself with music, definitely the word, and a lot of information, especially what's going on the earth right now. So the lineup begins tomorrow morning with Patient Saints, and it'll carry it right on to the last show, which is Wisdom Crieth Out outside of Austin.
Wake up to the Patient Saints, go ahead and grab your coffee. This truth is spreading across the globe. Our hidden history's alive with Deacon, take us through them times. Painted black faces right now, you know this not Jesus Christ. Raving the wolves, we prophesying in the fire booth. Bringing more fire, word to Deacon Malachi. You the ending in the Lion's Den. We got the current events, wisdom crying out at 9 o'clock. Come listen in. We gon' set it off on Sundays.